I'm really nervous. So let's go for it. So I'm seeing a fair amount of yellow. Probably a little more yellow than I wanted. So now I know, okay, might have put a little too much yellow, might have put a little too much cyan. That's okay. Let's go ahead and finish. Let's go ahead and finish blending everything together, and then we can choose sectionally, because we might notice this section might actually blend better than this one did. So let's see. This could be really scary sometimes. Really scary. Like it is right at this moment. We're like, holy magenta. Too much magenta, Jasmine. Too much magenta. So, great learning point right here. We need to kick that down. What cancels red? Green, right? Green and red are best friends. They cancel each other out. So in this case, I can mix a little yellow with the cyan and make like a really muted green. I might not want to jump right into like a solid green, which is available in this palette. But that green might be too harsh for me because it's a little too deep. So a little yellow, a little cyan could help fix this for me. So let's take a little of that. Boom, boom, boom. Just a tiny bit of cyan and a little more white. I definitely need a little more white in here. There goes my eyebrows. Incredible. Incredible, right? How it does that. It's like magic, Harry. So I'm digging this color up here. It's very fleshy. We're very yellow here. Very yellow here. So I'm just trying to get myself at a distance and see what's happening. So what we can do again for yellow to counteract yellow is purple. So purple in this case would have to be lilac. We'd have to go light, right? Because I'm fair. So we need some white. This is so fun. Okay. Let's do it in all the areas that were a little too yellow. A little too yellow, okay? I like to be light. And then sorry, I got some brushes tickling me. Okay, we got some white. Then to make purple, because there is not a purple in this palette, we have to make it, but that's great because we're still sticking with primary colors, and that's what we want to do. We essentially want to stick just with primary colors to keep mixing and going back and forth as much as we need to, because it nails it in your head. It really gets it in your head to understand the color theory. So purple would be magenta and cyan, right? Red and blue. Red and blue make purple. So just a scotch. I'm not doing the primary blue because, again, it's too dark for me. I'm not that deep of skin. You might have beautiful deep skin, and definitely blue is going to be phenomenal for you, but it's not for me. Tiny amount. Lube up my brush. we happy? Foundation is already made for us. But this is how they do it. This is how they get there. Oh yeah, lots of yellow over here. Out. Some of those magentas really want to sit in my skin. Now I'm a little lighter below than I am up top. So I'm just taking the tiniest amount of yellow with a little white, because I'm still seeing that pink up there, and I just want to get it a little more consistent top to bottom, right? Per all my sections. Incredible, incredible, right? Isn't that the coolest shit ever? Okay, now let's go into everything. Let's do contour, blush, highlight, and even some eyeshadow. I'm going to show you how to make rose gold metallic eyeshadow. So let's do it. Okay, dudes, so now let's go straight into finishing the entire face. Let's do highlight, blush, contour, and some eyeshadow. So easy with the highlight. All we have to do is make the same color and turn it into a slightly lighter tone. So we're going to take white. I'm just going to do this on the back of my hand. Can you see that? There we go. There's a highlighter. Beautiful, right? Amazing. I love concealer. We can make concealer with this. So for me, I don't tend to use a lot of concealer personally because I don't really have a lot of darkness that I feel like I want to correct, or that I want to cake a lot of product up under my eye just for the purpose of trying to combat it. So sometimes I get a little puffiness. I could use a little color correction right here. And so peach is a beautiful life giver. It really awakens us and brings life to our face. Wait for darkness, elements, high eyes. Incredible, right? Sometimes if people are too red and deep right in here, this is great to lift and pull out. So we'll do that with what's left over on the brush. Amazing. Blush is super easy. Have fun with it. What kind of blush do you want? I want a light, so you can see, just all in my hand. Promise there's no extra foundations down here that I'm squirting out of. It literally is just my little flash palette, stainless steel palette, so I can mix on. That's it. That's all. So I'm going to take some white. I'm going to make a peachy pink. So you can see that. Mix. Love. Okay. Just a little. Mix it. No rush. Beautiful. All right. And then contour. Contour, now we could cheat, right? We could go straight for brown, add white to it. That's really probably not going to give you the best contour tone for you. So we're going to work straight with color theory and say, what makes taupe? What will make taupe? Well, I know in the complementary colors, red and green, blue and orange, purple, yellow, when you mix those together, they tend to get a little muddy. So my favorite muddy tone is orange and blue, because when I mix those together, it makes a really cool, soft taupe. And for me, I need a really cool soft taupe, and cool is the key word here. So that's why I'm going with the blue-orange mix, because blue is really potent and it's cool, right? So I'm gonna go blue, cyan. I'm still using cyan because I'm still fair. I'm not trying to create a dark contour for me. I'm trying to create a contour that is most subtle for my skin, that is a shadow essentially of my skin tone. So I'm gonna take cyan, boom, Let's just see what those look like mixed together. We'll probably have to add some white into that to keep it from looking too deep. It's a pretty good cool tone. It might run a little mauve, which means it's got a little purple in there. So to neutralize purple, yellow. We just kind of like rock back and forth on this like seesaw of color until you get the color you want. When you keep playing like that, when you keep going on this like teeter-totter, like, ooh, too much yellow, ooh, too much blue, too much red, too much magenta, when you play that back and forth and you go, how do I cancel the red? Green. Oh, too much green. Now how do I cancel that? Red. Okay, boom. And you go back and forth and back and forth. It instills it in your brain and you know color theory. Boom, you've nailed it. That right there is what I want you guys to learn. I want you to take away from this exercise and be able to, when you're next time on set working on a client, you see a color that you do not want, you go, oh, boom, I know how to fix that. Cyan. Oh, I know how to fix that. Purple. I know how to fix that. Red. It is ingrained in your head. You'll look at a foundation, you swipe it on the skin, you go, ooh, it's too yellow. What do I do to neutralize yellow? That is what this is all about. That's what this entire exercise is all about, is getting you to read color in 2 seconds flat. Less than that, 0.5 seconds flat. Boom, read it. I know it, okay? So we have our contour right here. I dig it, I dig it. I'm gonna take my brush. Dudes, that's it. We did foundation, concealer, highlighter, contour, and blush, okay? 5 things. Let's do the shadow. And so what we're gonna do is mix magenta with silver and gold. Let's do a little peach. So this is just mica. It's just gonna be semi-reflective. Rose gold tends to look in a shadow form like an orangey pink. So we're just kind of fauxing it here. Let's dab a little of that on. What do you think? I love it. This could rock a beautiful blush too. Like Orgasm from NARS. Isn't that pretty? So cool. Flash palette. It's pretty awesome. Now you know how to mix colors. You just throw it together. Do it, fully see it on the skin, let it come to life, let it breathe on your skin, and you will be able to really solidify your knowledge on color theory. I really hope you guys loved this video. Many more to come. This is my most favorite thing to do, is share with you and educate and inspire, and I really want you guys to be the best that you can be while I'm still learning to be the best that I can be. So let's learn together, let's share with each other, and I hope you loved this.